how I get my practice time in. I am now a year and a half post spinal surgery and 6 months post shoulder reconstructive surgery. And my hands are now becoming more consistent with my fine motor skills. My left now, especially, because my right, I was getting back my fine motor skills, but after my spinal surgery. But then until they discovered all the mess that my left shoulder was in and gave it a little bit of time to heal and lots of physical therapy, I wasn't able to do a whole lot with my left still. So I started practicing again, piano. Because those of you who know me know that piano used to be my instrument and I used to play it for hours and I loved it. I could play just about anything just because I just was obsessed with it and spent so much time practicing. But it's been 15 years since I've been able to use my fine motor skills or feel my hands. And so getting back to it has been a long journey. So I know these video updates are like way far in few in between, but that's because there's still been a big mess that we've been cleaning up, including like the cancer that I dealt with over the last 3.5 years. So yes, I've been a little bit reluctant to do all of the updates simply because this last month everything converged at the same time. Like all of my scans came due, all of my rescans came due, and I don't want to cry. Part of me doesn't want to say it out loud because I'm afraid that it's not true and it's a dream I'm going to wake up. But all my scans came back clean and clear, and I couldn't be more grateful. Because it's been a really long road. After the surgery, they thought that after the spinal surgery, they thought I'd get about 60-70% of everything back. They were hoping more for 70-80% after 6 months of therapy. Then when they discovered the need for the shoulder reconstructive surgery, they found that the pec minor was detached, the bicep tendon was detached, and the labrum and rotator cuff and everything was just a mess. I didn't have enough tendons to put back together. So with everything being reattached, they put in iron fibers, and so it took a long time to just kind of stretch and pull and rip and rebuild. So they did my scans for that this last month, and I will actually be looking at closer to 80-90% recovery on that, which is huge. And after 6 months of the shoulder reconstructive surgery, they were thinking I'd also get about 70% of mobility and strength and mobility, fine motor skills back, as well as nerve connection. And after those scans, I also will be getting closer to 80-90% back on both of those, which is so much higher and so much better than any of them ever expected. So it's been a huge blessing and a huge shout out and thanks to all of my friends and family who have brought meals, who helped with, driving me to things or picking my kids back and forth from activities and things. It's been a huge help to our family. So anyway, now that I can't see. Lot of good news. All my cancer scans came back clean. I am 6 months clean and cancer free. And way better expectations than in the beginning for my spinal therapy and recovery and my shoulder reconstructive surgery and therapy. So I feel like I have like another chance at life and being able to do and try everything. And I know people kind of laugh and make fun of me because I'm a little crazy. I like to try everything. So yes, I have been doing some shows again and finished Beltane Festival. That was super fun. I'm super tired, but it was so much fun. And right now I'm in the middle of also doing Johnny DeRicci. It's a murder mystery that I got to write and direct and act and sing in with a very talented cast and crew, and getting to work with the Akashic belly dancers as well. And it's just been a blast with everyone. I just feel so blessed to be a part of all these theater groups, part of all these music groups. to have my band, Rebecca Pierce and the Eclectics. We're going to be performing a Judy Garland tribute soon, and just so much going on. Being able to sing with my daughter Karina, makes my heart so happy. It's not even funny. The fact that she likes hanging out with me and performing with me is just fantastic. But yeah, so that's kind of it in a nutshell right now. I threw myself back into work, teaching students again. That's been super fun, being a part of their lives and seeing all the fantastic things they get involved in, being able to do my shows, and then kind of sneak in moments where I get to practice piano. So I'm going to show you, don't judge. It's sad. I feel like I have to start completely over. I've been going through all of my old student books, and I have a lot of them. Back when I was learning piano the first time, I kind of feel like it's baby steps back. Like there are moments where I can sit down and sight read anything like I used to, which is weird because it's been so many years in between. And then there are moments where I feel like I'm just learning how to read because the neural synapses haven't quite connected all the way yet. But it's so fascinating to me how the brain works, and how as they do these nerve therapies and these muscle therapies and the physical therapies, how everything just starts reconnecting to what it used to be. And there are moments where my brain is back and it goes, oh, I remember this. And my hands go, oh, I remember this. And then it's just beautiful, and it's emotionally overwhelming and fantastic. And it's hard because there's a part of me that just remembers what it was like to sit for hours and play everything and the joy that it brought. And it re-brings on that pain when I lost it because of that car accident. So it's kind of a double-edged sword. Sorry, I'm crying a lot. You're going to see me blubbering. But this has been a huge emotional journey for me. I can't thank my doctors enough. The neuroscience team down at St. Luke's, Shoulder Institute of Idaho, Treasure Valley Hospital, St. Luke's Hospital, West Haven Dermatology. There's so many other specialists, endocrinology, and there's just so many. There's so many, I can't even name them all, but all these specialists who've been fighting hard to help me. And a huge shout out to the genetic specialists also, and the St. Luke's Women and Cancer Center. It's been a huge blessing to have such amazing doctors and nurses and staff in my life, and how hard they fought to kind of help me move forward. And along the journey, being able to find my personal trainer, Colton Schultz, down at Metaform Fitness, and the people at Iron Body Fitness, because they helped me so much in the nutrition side and the physical side, in rehabilitating and getting strength back. Chris Hansen at Precision Point Therapy, just huge help in getting my body back to healthy, and really pushing me forward. That the doctors have been super impressed with how far forward I've been able to push and regain my strength. Throughout this journey, I lost about 20% of my muscle mass, and we were worried about getting that back to maintain just health through everything. And Colton, he's incredible. He is a pro bodybuilder and a nutritional specialist. And funny thing going back to him is I thought he would totally give up on me with everything going on and all the mess that my body was and all the health issues that I've been dealing with. And he took it as a personal challenge and really has helped me so much more than I can ever express. And it's been fun doing this with my husband because it put my husband on stage and it's keeping me alive. But not only that, but we think that, I will not only be able to just get back my health, but really build my strength again. And thinks that someday, maybe someday down the years, that I'll be able to compete on stage. I'm putting it out there because it's a bucket list, because I did it when I was young and I loved it, and or just bodybuilding in general. And I tried it again years ago, and I always tried to work out and lift weights and eat clean, but I didn't have the specialty to know how to do it under my current circumstances. And so we'll see. We'll see as time goes on if we can get muscles back. So you guys are gonna all keep me accountable. I'm throwing it out there because this has been a dream of mine to be able to do this again, and I'd really love to be able to compete in my 40s. So we'll see. Lots of stuff going on. I know I'm a little bit crazy, but here we go. So let's see if I can play today, shall we? One of my old student exercises. So it's the Ruben and Rachel in Society theme and variations exercises on how to play the different styles. And yeah, I'm just going to try it. We're just going to try it. We're going to see how it goes. I just realized that's the Mozart one. That's funny. Oh, I messed up. Hang on. Okay, my hands won't stop sweating because I'm, you're using me. Oh, here's Chopin version. Don't judge me. I have little tiny hands. These ones are harder for me to do all the chords. These are fun. There you go. I can do here. I'll show you the page from. Then you pianists can, judge me on how well a job I did. Just my fun little exercises. Anybody who sat through this very long and boring video, there you go. There's my update. Love you all. Thanks again.